I mostly do acceptance and commitment therapy. That's like my main go-to model.
Okay.
So I love using ACT. And a big part of ACT is kind of two components I use with, particularly in addiction, working with clients who maybe are feeling like, what's the point? I'm just going to relapse. Like I'm just going to go back. I might as well
Yes.
go back to the streets. I might as well, right? We get that all the
All the
time.
time.
Is there's no reason. Um, and there's like two components, right? We have one is this concept in ACT called diffusion, which is this idea that our thoughts are, they're not facts, they're just simply thoughts. It's kind of like almost parts work in some ways, where we have these thoughts that come up sometimes that tell us these terrible things, right? The thoughts that say, I'm an idiot, I'm a loser, there's no point to anything. I might as well just, do XYZ. And part of what I do in therapy with people is help separate themselves from those thoughts, right? We are more than the things that we think. We are more than our bad parts. We're more than our good parts. We're also not our good thoughts. Those are things that we have, but they are not us. So that's a big thing I do, like as a therapist, is just sort of creating that understanding that those difficult thoughts, and I think, I'm sure we all see this too, is that a big thing that happens with clients is they'll go through years of therapy and those thoughts still come up. Sometimes they
Yes.
still have those negative thoughts. Sometimes they still have, and that can create like the sense of hopelessness of like,
Yes.
I've been doing this for years, I've been sober for this many years, and every so often I still think about using, or every so often I still think like once a week, like what an idiot I am. Like it hasn't gone away. And the acceptance model with like acceptance and commitment therapy versus maybe like CBT and some of these other models that we'll use, is that we are working with people to learn to accept these thoughts as a part of us, to learn to accept that demon on their shoulder and say, I accept that you're there, but I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to do what you say. I just accept that this is something that comes up. I accept that I hear this. So that's a big piece, is learning to have that acceptance towards ourselves, acceptance towards our dark thoughts, to be able to, work with them instead of working against them.